And now it's time for Ask Roz and Mocha.
Here we go. Another Ask Roz and Mocha. As we head to the phones. Yes. Grace, hello. Welcome back to the Roz and Mocha Show.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Was not long ago that we had you on the show as well, right?
No, it wasn't. Yeah, not too long ago.
All right. What's your question now?
Okay, so when you guys come home, do you guys change your clothes? Or do you stay in the same clothes as you wore outside?
What's your answer, Grace?
I change right away.
Yeah. Like, are we talking when you are, is this like going to work, you work all day, then you come home? Or could it just be like on the weekend if you're out doing stuff and then you get home after
Yes.
that?
Yeah, so anything. Like, so if I'm out, then as soon as I come home, it's like you have like house clothes, like to wear, just casual clothes.
So do you put on, like if you go to work and you get home, right? Do you put on more sort of like what you're going to wear right up until bedtime? Or do you put on just like casual clothes? Like, will you get home and put on like a loose fitting pair of jeans with a t-shirt?
Oh, not jeans, more like jogging pants or t-shirt, like something comfortable.
Okay, so comfies as we call them, right?
Yeah. What do you do, Roz?
Yes.
You say the same thing all day,
no,
right?
but it's difficult because we get like when I get home sometimes it'll be like 11:30 in the a.m., right? And I still got a lot of day. Like if I got to go to the grocery store, I got to sometimes go pick up my kid, like all this other stuff. So no, I don't. I wear the same clothes pretty much that I wear on the show right up until the time I go to bed.
Really?
Right? Like
Okay.
I don't change into anything else. Sometimes if I have a shirt on like here or if I'm wearing a pair of pants that I don't want to cook in, I'll take those off, but it's only because I don't want to get it dirty from cooking. Where Catherine, regardless of what she's doing during the day or where she is robe at 5 p.m.
Yeah?
Oh, like there's
clockwork.
Like clockwork. There is no like after 5. No, like it's not an option. If she's home, it is like robe at 5 o'clock.
What if there's guests?
Well, we don't have guests though.
When I get home, I'm
Thanks,
usually in the
Maureen.
pretty much the same clothes all day.
Yeah.
The only difference would be like the days that I go to the gym, right? I work out, I come home in my gym clothes, I shower, and then I
Right.
change. I don't put the same street clothes that I put on in the morning. I just put on like sweats and like a tee.
Wait a second here, because I had this conversation the other day.
Yeah.
When you go to the gym, what do you wear to the gym?
My clothes, my regular clothes.
Your regular clothes.
Yeah.
Then you go to the gym.
Yes.
You work out.
I change into shorts and a tee.
Yeah,
or a
okay.
tank
So
top,
you
whatever.
change into your gym clothes.
Yeah.
And then you work out.
Yes.
And then what?
And then I just grab all my stuff, get in the car, and I head home.
In the clothes you just worked out in?
Yeah.
Really?
And then I shower as soon as I get home.
Oh, because I shower at the gym.
No, this one gym that I go to,
not-
it's like one single shower.
Yeah.
It's a boxing gym.
Yeah,
And the
yeah,
other
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
like there's always like a lineup to use the shower.
Right,
so I'm like,
right. Okay. So, but you wear your smelly gym clothes in the car.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Maura, I know you wear like 3 outfits a day. Sometimes.
As soon as I get home, I'll put on my pajamas. But if I have to go
Pajamas
out to
before
like
noon.
Oh, right away. But if I have to go out or whatever, I'll put my jeans on over my pajama bottom.
Right.
Oh, fancy.
Oh,
Maria, what do you do?
I get home and I immediately change as well.
Into what though?
I always wear like a baggy track pants and like a hoodie or a loose t-shirt. I basically look like Adam Sandler when I'm at home.
Right.
Just like baggy clothes, my hair is in a bun. And that's immediately the minute I get in, I go right upstairs.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I change. And then if I have to go out again, I'll either change another outfit.
But okay, if you have to go out again, will you put on the same clothes that you were wearing earlier that are outdoor clothes, or will you get a whole new outfit together?
Probably a whole new outfit. It really does
Really?
depend, on the outfit.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Shem.
Cheesecake, what are you saying?
Yeah, when I get home, I pretty much disrobe.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not really one for like, I don't want to wear a bunch of baggy clothes because I feel it feels like very restrictive.
Yeah.
And I want to be free. So sometimes I'll just go shirtless and shorts, no matter the season.
So just shorts. You'll just like wear.
That's it.
You change your underpants or no? You leave those on?
No, I take those off.
No,
And
okay.
just for shorts.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
But I'm
It's
just
all
saying,
free.
so like
Free, man.
So like the underpants that you wear in the morning, you will rarely have those same underpants on by the time you go to bed, right? Is that what I'm hearing
no,
from
those
everybody?
are long gone.
Oh, yeah.
Long
No,
gone.
never.
Yeah.
They go on the dining room table for the next day.
Right. But
Damn.
no, I'm wearing like I will wear the same clothes right up until bedtime.
You're
Like,
not
I
worried about
just-
like outside bacteria on your clothes, on your furniture, in your home?
No.
Oh.
No. Like what?
Like if you sit in or go to like a public place, like I'm sitting on a work chair, like I don't know who else sits on this chair. I don't want it on my bed.
No, I'm not. No, because I'm not crazy.
Okay.
Grace, did we answer pretty much the way you expected?
I have a question for Roz, though. Okay,
Yeah.
so Roz wears tight pants. So when you wear
Not
tight
really.
pants,
Not really anymore. But go ahead.
Oh,
I'll
no?
let you have this. Yeah.
Okay, so if you are outside in tight pants, you come home,
Yeah.
you're still going to wear those tight pants throughout the day till you go to bed?
Always did, yes. Now, I will say this, though. When all the years that I was at ET Canada, I would wear one outfit to come and do the show here. Then I would wear that outfit to ET Canada. I would then change out of that outfit and put a suit on. And then if I had to do an interview that was going to be for the next day, I would have to put another suit on. Or then if I had an interview that was going to be after the show, I would have to put another outfit on. So like that whole 17 years that I was at ET Canada, sometimes I would wear like 5 outfits a day. But to answer your question, at the end of the day, I would put those skinny jeans back on and go home and yes, sit on the couch, relax all night in those jeans until bedtime.
All that outside bacteria.
All that.
Love you, Grace. Wonderful question. Have a good day.
You too. Love you guys. Okay, bye.
Sticking with ET Canada, Richard actually has a question.
Yes.
Roz. He wants to know if you took anything after you retired from ET Canada. Did you take anything?
Like anything from the
Yeah.
well, no, because
well, I mean, you had an office too. Is there anything specific to ET Canada that meant something to you that was in your office that you brought home?
Yeah, like I have a couple like small set piece props that I had because they had to give me all this stuff during COVID.
Oh,
Right,
sure.
that I needed at home. So I needed like these couple like set pieces. And they're like really, really cool, right? And I have one under my desk that lights up and it glows and it's like the big ET Canada logo. I have that. And I have a few other things, but no, because when I left, the show was still on, right?
Yeah.
So it's like it's not like I could get my, I would have brought the chair home or something. I don't even know. But there was stuff on the set that I definitely would have taken because there was like so much cool stuff always lying around there. We had these old set pieces, right? These old set pieces. But I think that what happens when a television show like ET Canada sort of shuts down, because we had other shows that I've worked for before, and even in that building when they shut down, if you're moving to a new studio, you got to get like new gear. And the one thing that they have literally hundreds of are flat screen televisions.
Oh my God, yeah.
Right, because there's so many of them on the set. Right, like they're everywhere.
But wouldn't they use those for
And
like other?
No, because they go out of date
shows
so
and stuff?
fast.
Oh, okay.
Right, and then the problem is that like if your sponsor for the first 5 years of the show was Sony, and then you get a new sponsor and it's IG, all the monitors get switched out for IG
sure.
monitors.
Yeah.
And then you all the Sony ones go to the back. Like you would go to the back, there would be lines of hundreds of monitors.
They would never like just say, "Hey, take one."
No, see, but here's the
Did
thing.
you ask?
is I know people who knew how to get stuff out of the back, right? I know.
Yeah, you pick it up and you walk out the back.
I know people were like literally the chandelier in their living room, their couch, their television, all that stuff came from leftover set decoration from the back of the warehouse at ET Canada. Yeah. And like it's nice stuff too. Like really, really, really nice
You never
stuff.
tried to score, huh?
I couldn't, but yeah, no, so I didn't really take anything.
Simran asks, if you guys could remove one food item from existence, which one would you pick?
Oh, like where nobody could eat it?
Yes, yeah. Like it doesn't exist anymore. It's here now. It's been around for as long as we've known.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, gone from the world.
Well, I mean, you know my top two, right? Pickles.
Yeah. And ketchup?
Ketchup would be another one, but also
But then you got to get rid of tomatoes.
but bananas.
Also
Right.
rude.
Yeah. So
No.
but my problem is this with bananas. Is that I wish I liked bananas. Although
They're so
I
good
hate
for you.
bananas, the sound of somebody eating a banana is disgusting. But the reason I wish I liked bananas is because 5 bananas cost $1.50. Right? It is just about the most economical food that you can possibly buy. And if I ate bananas, you could eat if I was like a lover of bananas, I would have like 5 a day and be good,
Yeah.
and then have a light dinner. Right? That's $1.50 a day for food. And then you top it up with something else. So I can't get rid of bananas just because they are so economical.
And they taste good in banana bread.
But pickles.
Okay. David Morey.
Cilantro.
Really?
Oh, the worst.
But do you find that it winds up on things and then you're like, oh, there's cilantro in
If I'm
here.
ordering from Uber Eats, I'll say in all caps in the notes, no cilantro.
Really? Because I know some people taste
How
it
much stuff are
differently.
you ordering that they always have to
On like the
come with
salad,
cilantro?
sometimes on a salad I'll order it's like with cilantro, and I'm like, just take that awfulness off of there.
Yeah, like if you get a lot of Asian or a lot of Mexican, there's cilantro in it, right? Like
I love cilantro.
So do I. I don't have that thing, but some people taste cilantro and it tastes terrible to them.
Yeah.
Cheesecake. What's your answer?
Maybe like olives, because I really don't like olives at all. Not really an olive guy.
allergic to
And I'm also with Roz. Bananas, just the smell, the texture, gross.
I'm surprised Shem didn't say Nutella.
Yeah, but then if you get rid of Nutella, does that mean you get rid of like cocoa?
Yeah, you have to get rid of cocoa and hazelnuts.
hazelnuts.
No. It's just no. Those things still exist in the world.
Oh, you just can't. But then,
But they just haven't invented Nutella.
Got
Okay,
you. Then
okay.
Nutella as well.
Yeah.
Put that on the list.
Maria, what's
Yeah.
your answer?
I'm gonna go with licorice or hot dogs.
Wait, which kind of licorice though? Like the black licorice or
All
all
licorice.
licorice?
All
yeah.
licorice.
All
It's disgusting.
licorice?
I'm
You're
with you.
basically
I'm with
chewing
you.
on plastic.
Yeah, I'm with you.
There's no flavor.
Yeah.
It just ugh.
I'm with you. Let's get rid of licorice.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm keeping licorice in my world. I would get rid of black licorice for sure. I think I would also get rid of ginger.
Ginger.
So good for you.
What is the matter with
I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like the taste.
As a
I
Guyanese,
just
you
don't
would get rid of ginger?
I just don't like. But here's the thing: I do enjoy ginger beer, and I like ginger
Well,
ale.
can't have it.
But I know those
Bro,
are things I
it
can't.
would just be ale.
yeah.
Well, I don't think there's any ginger.
Yeah,
in
I don't know,
ginger.
like ginger with like my sushi. Nah, I can't do it. I can't do
I
it.
always ask for extra ginger.
Do you really?
Yeah, like I'll ask for a whole side of ginger for myself.
You know, I got into sushi way late in life, right? Because
Same,
to
yeah.
me, growing up, like sushi was always like, yo, that's dollars,
Yeah.
right? That's like rich people food.
Yeah.
So when I first started getting into sushi, I would use the ginger, not knowing it was ginger.
Right.
In my mind, I thought those little slices, those teeny tiny paper thin slices of ginger,
Yeah.
I thought they were like teeny tiny slices of like salmon. So I always, yeah, I know, so stupid, right? So I would pile on the ginger and I was like, wow, this salmon tastes weird. And then
Wow.
afterwards I realized, or somebody told me,
Yeah.
moron, that's
No,
actually ginger. And I was like, yeah, I don't like
Right.
ginger.
Oh, damn. Okay. Also, wasabi. I think that they shouldn't put it always with your
I
with your
love
sushi.
wasabi.
I think that it should be an option. I think
Yeah.
that it should be an add-on.
Yeah?
Right. Much like pickles, how pickles come standard on burgers. I think wasabi should not
Oh,
be
I love
a
it.
standard.
Edward says here, is there a quality that you see in your child that you would say came from you specifically? Roz?
Yeah, lots. We have the exact same sense of humor. We laugh at the same stuff.
Yeah.
She hits me all the time with a D's nuts joke. Like,
Uh-huh.
and I got her the other day.
Amazing.
Oh my God.
Tell me.
So the other day, she couldn't find her phone. She was like, Dad, can you call my phone? Right? And her phone was like right next to her in her bag. So she picks up her phone. She's like, okay, I found it. I'm like, well, answer it.
Yeah.
Right? She answers it. She's like, hello. And I'm like, hello. She's like, hello. And I go, knock, knock. And she goes, who's there? And I go, D, 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 D. And she goes, D, 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 who? And I go, D's nuts. Right? And then, but you have to picture this though. So she's on one phone at one end of the living room. I'm on my phone at the other end of the living room. And Catherine is sitting on the couch between us.
Yeah.
Right? Like reading a book, like some beautiful novel or whatever. And then we're doing D's nuts jokes.
Yeah.
So I would say that her sense of humor definitely for me is where I see my kid.
Yeah, I would say sense of humor for my kid,
Love
TV
of food.
shows,
That's the other thing too.
TV shows and movies that we're into
Yeah.
are pretty much aligned. Some of his personality, I could tell, is
Yeah.
a little bit from me
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what I would say.
Yeah, but also her love for cooking. She's a really good cook.
Yeah?
she's
Oh, that's amazing.
She's like if I was away, right, or if I got conscripted and had to go and fight in a war. I don't know, right? If I was away, Roxy would definitely do the majority of cooking for her and Catherine.
Yeah?
Yes.
Wow.
Like without question. Like she's the one that comes up with recipes. She writes them all down. She's got like a book.
Yeah.
Like all this stuff. She comes up with this incredible. She made a pasta the other day that she's made before, but she made it the other day and she's like really perfected it. And I had never even thought about doing this because it's just not my world. And I tried it and it was incredible. So she starts by making a roux, right? So it's a little bit of flour, butter in a thing. You melt the butter, put the flour in, and you make a paste. And then you keep whisking. It's the base for most sauces, right? Is a roux. And you cook it until it goes like brown so it loses the flour taste and it gets a real nutty taste. Then you put milk in it. And that's sort of how you start all your white sauces, right? With a roux and then a little bit of milk or cream. Then she put garlic in it, salt and pepper, and a little bit of like some white cheese and then a little bit of Parm cheese. And then she mashed up an avocado, right?
Okay.
And mixed the avocado and basically melted down this avocado in this white sauce and then made pasta. And it was an avocado white sauce.
Wow.
It was like a cheesy avocado white sauce. And it was like the most flavorful, beautiful, silky white sauce that I'd had on pasta in a very long time. And I'm like, I never would have put an avocado in pasta sauce in like a white sauce. And it has this beautiful, like glowing green color to it. Like it looks super healthy and everything else. And it was great. But she was just like, I wonder what I can do with this.
Yeah.
And she went in the kitchen one day and just cooked.
Oh,
right?
man, that's
yeah,
so
it was
good.
awesome.
That's
It was
so
awesome.
good.
Yeah.
Before we get back to the phones, Lance says here, throwback to when Maury was crying on the side of the road because he had a flat tire and needed Mocha to save him. Does Maury now know how to do it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do Shem and Maria know how to change their tires, or does Mocha need to save them too?
What do you think?
Maria?
That's a hard no from Maria.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shem?
I had to learn, because there was a summer, maybe a couple summers ago, where I had, I think it was like 3 flat tires just from like running over nails and things in the road. And I just had to learn. So yeah, I know how to do it.
Yeah.
Do you not remember? So after Mocha helped me,
Yeah.
I guess maybe months later, a year later, whatever, Matthew and I were at the mall.
Yes.
And we broke our tire, and a listener had to help me.
Broke his
Called in.
tire. Listen
Yeah,
to him.
you can't even
broke
say-
his tire. That's
Can't
right.
even say it right.
That's right. You got stranded at the mall, and a fan found you.
Yeah.
Wow.
With a broken tire.
Yeah. And
Right.
then he had to fix the broken tire for
What
us.
was it about more when you popped your tire, when you got a flat? What was it about that brought you to tears?
I felt stranded. I felt like there was no way out.
You were in a heavily populated area of downtown.
But I'm like, where do I go? Do I leave my car here? Where do I go? Where do I go from here?
Like, do you have
What's
like,
next?
There's no survival in you, right? Like, there's no sort of like
You didn't even think of like looking up on YouTube how to change a car tire?
And what am I supposed to do with that
To
information?
be honest, if I was stranded, I don't even know where the spare tire is.
Right.
You don't know,
Yeah,
Maria?
no, they
Is it
don't.
under the car?
Maria, after the show, I'm going to show you where the spare tire is.
Yes.
You know what's
okay?
actually really bad? I have low tire pressure. My thing went on yesterday.
Yeah.
So I need to go check that out.
No, when you take the one tire off, the spare is right behind it on the axle.
That would be easy.
You just pull
And
it out.
yes, Lance, if Shem and or Maria called and asked me to go help them with a flat tire, I would absolutely go.
Yes.
Thank you.
Maury's already used his one.
Yeah, Maury, you're done for. Let's get back to the phones. Yo, Tracy, what's up? It's Roz Mocha.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Great.
What's your question?
So my question is there any candy or snack food that you loved as a kid and that you found as an adult and tried it and thought, what the hell, what's wrong with my taste buds?
Oh,
What's your answer, Tracy?
Cadbury Flake.
What? Yo, Cadbury
heard
Flakes are amazing, girl.
No.
That Cadbury
no.
chocolate? Yo, there is no competition, Tracy.
God, no.
What is
Not
it?
now that I'm an adult and I know what Lindt chocolate is.
Oh, you like mint
excuse
chocolate.
me.
Okay.
No, she's Lind,
Oh,
right?
Lindt.
Yeah.
Oh, not mint, Lindt.
Lindt.
Oh, yeah, Lindt
Yeah.
chocolate's dangerous.
What is a Cadbury flake?
They put chocolate out. You know how when they make chocolate, they put it out like on a marble to cool?
Oh, yeah.
And then they
it sort of looks
scrape
like-
it up and they roll it.
It looks like
And it's just one big roll.
It looks like a turd, right?
No.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Kinda.
It doesn't not look like a turd.
Anyway.
It looks like something that they use all the leftovers to make.
Sure.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah,
And it tastes like that.
And then, because of course it does,
not.
because it's delicious chocolate.
Oh, it's so
Right?
good,
It used
Tracy.
to be.
All right,
Yeah.
Ross, you got an answer, bro?
Yeah, the only one that I have, because I never ate sweets or anything like that. But years ago, like my lunches at home, like a lot of kids, right, was, a grilled cheese sandwich and a tin of tomato soup, Campbell's tomato soup.
Yeah.
And that was my lunch every day growing up. Watch Little Gilligan's Island, this kind of stuff, right? And then I would say I was probably well into my 30s, and I went to the store and I was like, oh my God, you know what? I'm going to relive my childhood. I'm going to get a can of Campbell's tomato soup, and I'm going to make a grilled cheese. So I made the grilled cheese. It was beautiful. Put the soup in a pot, everything else, did the whole thing. No microwave, put it in a pot. And I put it in a bowl, and I took one spoonful and I spit it back out in the bowl and then threw the whole thing down the sink because it is only sugar.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's only sugar. It is like warm ketchup. And I can't believe that I ate
you
that
love ketchup.
for all those years. It is the worst.
I would say, what would it have been? Maybe like Campbell's chunky soup.
See, I used to love all those Puritan ones too,
Yeah, those
right?
are gross.
Right?
Those are
Those
gross.
ones, like, they're just like full of meat and noodles and veg.
They were
Man,
so bad.
those so
They're
bad. Like
so
my single
bad.
days,
Yeah.
those like payday.
Yes.
Man, payday was a special treat to buy a can
Yes.
of Campbell's chunky soup.
but-
But then I tried it as a years later. I was like, oh, I can't believe I had this stuff.
I'll tell you what didn't disappoint though, because I had a lot of these growing up, and then I went years and years and years without them. And then I had one as an adult, and I was like, you know what still holds up, which is cup of noodles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cup of noodles still holds up.
The other thing is,
Like two little dehydrated carrots in there.
I used to drink a
Right?
lot of.
My dad used to call that chicken track soup because he said that there's no chicken in it, but a chicken ran through it.
Yes.
I used to have Tahiti treat a lot. Right.
Oh, bro.
So
good.
Last summer, I got one of those Tahiti treat vodka mixed
How
drinks.
are they?
From LCBO.
Please tell me.
Didn't finish it. Had
No.
like maybe 3 sips.
No.
It was ice cold because it had the Tahiti treat flavor,
Yeah.
but it was way too sweet.
No. Really?
And I was like, I used to like knock back cans of this as a kid.
Bro.
It was the sweet level on it was at 1,000, and I was not prepared for it. I
Really?
just dumped it. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Maria, what's your answer?
I still love all the things I had as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not there yet.
No.
Like,
You're a
no.
baby still.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Like if anyone were to put all the stuff I ate, I still eat every day. Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed at all.
All right,
Yeah.
David Maury.
So for a treat, I would say Spumoni ice cream. I used to love that as a kid. And
That sounds so gross.
that's the only thing they served for dessert at the Spaghetti Factory.
What the hell is Spumoni?
It's like vanilla ice cream with those awful little candy bits, like red and green candies in it. It's Spumoni ice cream. And
Is it
then
really
not a
called
treat.
Spumoni or is it Spumoni?
Spumoni.
Hang on. I'm going to
Spumoni.
splamoni. Guys,
That's
don't tickle me there. I'll splamoni.
yeah.
And then it's sort of, I guess, a non-treat that I loved as a kid that I can't do now is beefaroni.
Oh, that's the Chef Boyardee stuff? Bro, that was another one. Oh,
Man,
I
we used to
loved.
murder those after high school.
What was your chef? Which was your can?
What do you mean?
The Chef Boyardee. Which one? Because there's ravioli,
Yeah.
Beefaroni.
Yeah.
and the spaghetti.
Oh, it would always either be ravioli or beefaroni.
Same. Beefaroni is my number. Beefaroni was my
Yeah.
number one. Yeah. And then I don't know, was there ever anything in the raviolis?
Yeah, there was a tiny
Like
little
a
bit of
tiny
beef.
little bit
Yeah.
of beef? Yeah.
Sure. If that was beef.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Right? Cheesecake. What's your answer?
2 things. Liver. I used to eat liver like nonstop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
pretty
God.
gross. And a hamburger helper. I used to devour hamburger helper.
Or sidekicks.
Or like Michelinas and all them things. Oh, I used
Yeah.
to devour those.
Yeah.
Yeah, not anymore.
I think if I had like an old school Hungry Man TV dinner right now, I
Yeah.
think that I would probably throw up.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think that I would be prepared to like.
Yo, should we get a couple in here?
I know. Catherine always talks about. She's like every time it comes up, she'll always be like, "Oh, Roxy, hamburger helper was the best," right? And I'm like, babes, I'm not making it. Like I'm
know
not
how much
making
sodium is
I
in
know.
them things?
I'm not buying that even for old school, right? That's just like I won't use shake and bake, right? I'll do my own chicken, but I'm like I'm not buying a thing. That's just there's nothing in there that's good for you, nothing. But yeah, we should get a couple Hungry Mans up in this place.
I'd knock one out.
Like I used the Salisbury steak one. That was so gross, but that was like it was either the Salisbury steak or the fried chicken.
Yeah, for me, it was fried chicken or ribs.
Ribs. You used to get a ribs TV dinner?
Yeah.
Really?
So bad.
And that tiny little bit of mashed potato that they used to give you?
Like corn and peas. Anyway, Tracy, you're wonderful. That was a great question. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for your years of dedication to the Roz and Mocha Show. Before we let you go, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Same answer as last time. Roz, hands down.
Hey.
Love you,
Sorry,
girl.
Mocha.
All good.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Bye.
And that concludes another edition of Ask Roz and Mocha. Once a week, we'll post on Instagram at Kiss925 a picture and or video that reads Ask Roz and Mocha. Put your questions there, and two of you will be invited to join us on the show to ask your question to the room. This has been the Roz and Mocha Show.
So good. I might spumoni all over myself.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
Kiss925.com.
Or download the Kiss 92.5 app.